Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast! Yes, today we are going to attack a very potent issue that I've been having, and I need to just solve it, and I've kind of come up with a way. I just need to implement it. So, for most of my viewers who know, my generator is downstairs with my MFE and my battery box that's hooked up to all my machines. Yeah, it's all downstairs, and basically what ends up happening is I run out of power and stuff kind of gets backed up here, in here it kind of gets backed up, and I just don't have a way to really constantly feed fuel in. I have to kind of manually go down and put fuel in, which I don't want to have to do anymore. So basically, the coal that's in here is going to be used for actual like projects and things like that. So we need a way to get some kind of fuel system down to the generator so that we can get power. So basically, what I have planned on doing is I'm going to use charcoal, and I'm going to make a charcoal generating system. But first, before we do anything, there's a few things we need to do. First off, we need to come down here and break a little hole here. Oh, almost. Got it. Awesome. Break a little hole there and put this guy down, aqueous accumulator. Now, I think I'm going to actually put him in here. So that'll be good. So if you just put down this thing, he will slowly start gaining water, and obviously he can hold 4 buckets, 4,000, but he'll slowly gain water. But I don't want him to slowly gain water. I want him to quickly gain water. So what we're going to do is going to put a water bucket down there and a water bucket down there and stick this guy right in the middle. Now look, there you go. By putting 2 water sources, he will combine the 2 water sources to make an extra source, increasing his load by a whole bucket each time. So now basically what we need to do is we need to dig all the way up. Now I'm having some rendering issues again. It always seems to happen when I'm recording. It doesn't happen otherwise. But get up all the way. Should we see if we can? Yeah, we'll just break it once we get up there. Now I'm pretty sure this will work, but we might need a wooden conductive pipe. So let's just look and see. Nope, looks like it's alright. So we're just gonna... Whoops, I missed one. And I missed another one, didn't I? Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's head back up. And we're gonna get this carpenter that I've made situated in here. So let's first... Where my buildcraft? Here we go. Nope, that's not right. I need... Where did I put that stuff? Is it just... Huh, that's interesting. Where did I put that? It's not in here. Not in here. Now I know I just had a whole bunch of these. Now what the heck? Where did they go? Oh, actually I might have them in here. Yep, I do. Okay. That's fine. Actually I need those still. So we're gonna just hook up one more of these pipes. There we go. And get this carpenter down as soon as we break that. Okay, that can just stay there, that's fine. And put this guy down. There we go. Now we have a carpenter that's going to be supplied with water, and that's basically going to allow us to make a few things. If I look up carpenter, I don't know if I can actually do this. Whoops. Carpenter use, can I actually do that? No, I can't. But there's some things that you can use, or that you can make with while using water, and I'm going to make one of those here pretty soon. Actually I'm going to make it right about now, so let me just get the things I need. First off, we need to make a arboretum, or whatever this thing is. This is basically what's going to plant the trees, which we're going to use for making the guy. Now we're also going to need one of these thermonic fabricators, is how it's pronounced. We're going to need one of those, but first let's make this. We're going to need 2 of these basic circuit boards, so we're going to need 12 pieces of redstone and 2 tin. So let's go ahead and grab that stuff. Got 2 tin here and 12. Wow, that was pretty lucky. 12 redstone right there. Alright, so let's go ahead. Now this is going to put, you have to left click in here because this is a phantom recipe. As you can see, it's not actually taking anything, but it's going to go ahead and craft those. I've already supplied power to it, and it's already got plenty of water, so it's just going to go ahead and craft those 2 things for me. So let's take that and take this. Alright, so we're going to need 2 because we're also going to need a logger to cut down the trees, and that takes another one of these basic things. But now we need one of these thermionic fabricator. So let's just look up fabricator. There we go. That's what we're going to need. We can also put it here, so we'll probably do that. But we're going to need chest, gold, and a sturdy case, and some glass. So let me just go ahead here, grab the stuff I need. What else was there? A chest. And we need some bronze. So let's come down here. Let's see if I have any chests in my wood. I do. Good. Let's take a chest. And basically, we're going to do some shift clicking here. Shift click that. There we go. Now we've got another one of these guys, and we should be able to hook him straight into this power, and everything should be dandy. There we go. Awesome. So he should start firing up. But first we're going to need to get some stuff. Now we're going to need some diamonds, which is what's going to kind of hurt us the most on this, but we've got 50. So we're doing alright on diamonds. It's not a big deal. I've finished off all 5 of those holes. Let me just sleep real quick so my bees can keep working. I finished all 5 of those holes and kind of did some more exploring inside some caves that they came across, and I was able to get quite a bit of the stuff I need. So let's look up again arboretum or whatever this thingy is called. We're going to need 5 gold and 2 redstone. So is this the gold? Yeah. And 2, oh, I didn't grab any redstone, just kidding. Let me do that. This chest is getting very full. I'm going to have to probably split up some of that stuff or move it or something. We'll figure it out. And we need some glass. There we go. Liquid glass being put in there. And boom. Those are pretty easy to craft, actually. We also are going to need ones with diamonds. So let's look up the logger, and I'm not sure how much this is going to cost. Ugh, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so it's going to cost quite a bit of diamonds, which is kind of scary, but that's alright. It's not a big deal. Let me just grab some of those. And grab that back. So this is going to be, you know, our nice little thing. There's a lot of things that these are used for. Actually, I need to come out of here. If I show you, they're not just used for, you know, like frame housing. We're going to need that eventually for bee stuff. Rain shield, we'll probably need that eventually as well. Maybe not. Maybe if we're lucky we won't need it. There's that, which I'm using it for. And then these are a little bit more rare, I think, for uses. Yeah. Swarmer, mutator, and the logger, and that's about it. But there's a whole bunch of these tubes. Let me look up, see how many different kind of these tubes are. So we're going to be using that machine quite a bit. So if I was you, I would get one of those right away because it's going to be very useful in the long run. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's just go ahead and keep the stuff I've got because I think I'm going to need most of this stuff anyway. So let's work on this little guy. So we just need a few more of these sturdy cases. So let's just get 2 of them because I think we're going to need 2 anyway. So let's get 2. And we should be able to then make one of these guys. And logger. Let's make one of them. Sweet. So we got both the things that we need. Now, I'm not really sure how these work. I know they need power, which I'll probably make, I don't know, some engines that'll run off of charcoal in order to power them. That's actually probably what I will do. But we'll see. I'm going to put this guy at the kind of... Whoa, that was kind of weird. We're going to put him back here somewhere. Now this thing needs a pretty large space to work. He'll actually clear a lot of this land for us, but I think he needs 13 diameter, so 7 to the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna come over here then. Just leave a 1 spot gap and put down this guy. Boom. So he needs humus and saplings, and he's going to produce sand. So that's what those 3 things are. So he's missing resources, obviously. But we'll go get some of this humus here in minutes. But first, let's put down the logger. Now, you can't actually click on this. He's just going to extract the wood and the saplings while he's cutting down. So that's what that's going to do. So let's go ahead. Whoop, I'm getting stuck. Let's get some humus and let's get some saplings. I think I've got some in here. Let's see, oak. That's what we're going to want is oak. Just because I don't really need, I don't want to use redwood because I don't think it works with it. Spruce would be okay, but I think oak is what I'm going to want because I've already got oak filtered in here properly. So we're going to use that. Now let me just put this extra stuff away. This stuff shouldn't be needed much anymore. And we'll put, oh, not that. Take that back out. We'll put these guys back in here. Actually, yeah, that and that. We'll put these back into the circulation, I guess, so I don't get confused again later in a later episode. So we'll do that. Put those back in there. Put that in there. Okay, cool. Should be pretty much done with that. Okay, put that away. Cool. So now what we're going to need is to make some humus. Now I know this kind of looks like hummus. Oops. Humus. There we go. It kind of looks like hummus, but it's not. Trust me. So we're gonna need this fertilizer stuff. Yeah. And this is made with apatite. Da 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 da. So we're finally gonna have a use for apatite, and we're gonna need to figure out a way to make sand. But I've kind of got an idea of how we're gonna do that. So let me, yeah, because we don't have a lot of sand, but we've got enough, I think. So this is going to make quite a bit of this stuff, but we're going to start out with a whole stack's worth of apatite being used. So we're going to get 8 stacks of this fertilizer, and that's going to be super handy. So let me figure out how I'm going to do some power situations and things like that, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I'm starting to make some things that are going to help us out, but it's kind of a little complicated, so you're just going to have to bear with me on what I'm thinking. So I need one of these igneous extruders. So let me go ahead and make one of these machine frames real quick. Toss it on the ground. Just going to toss some of this fertilizer out to get room for that. Here we go. And let's make one of these guys. Awesome. So now we've got this igneous extruder. What we're going to need now is some electric engines. So I decided to go with these because of the whole build that I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get some tin gears. So let's get those. And then surround those in cobble. And then surround those in tin. We're actually going to need 2 more of those. I didn't even think about it. We're going to need 2 of these engines. So let me just go ahead and grab 2 more. And okay. Whoops. There we go. Now we got 4 of those guys. So now we can make these 2 guys here, and I think I've got everything else that we need on me. So let me just take a quick look here what I don't need to take with me. Oops, I need that. We're gonna need some dirt, but we'll grab that later. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got everything. Okay. So let's come on out here. Now, I don't have this marked out or anything, but we're gonna just kind of have to go along with it. Sorry, that's a little bit of rendering stuff. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, so this guy here, just clear a little bit of space around him. Okay, so we're going to need 2 engines that are going to be powering this guy. And like I said, these are electric engines, which is going to help us out with our whole design. So we're not going to need to feed these guys with any coal that's going to be coming through the system. Let me just dig a hole down here. And let's see. Oh, it's getting dark. Let me go sleep real quick so I don't get blown up by creepers, because this stuff is expensive. So let me sleep, and then we'll get started. Now this shouldn't be too complicated to really set up. It's just gonna, you know, kind of be interesting to see how well this is gonna work out in the long run. We're gonna need like a jump start kind of booster thing in the, you know, at first, but we'll deal with that when it comes. So let me fill that in, and let's see here. Let's get to the generator down somewhere around here. Let me just clear a nice big open area. That's coming into our little thing here, so let me just clear that out. Okay, so this is kind of off limits here. There we go. So out of this guy up here, we're going to need to get some pipes, but that's fine, we can do that in minutes. Out of there we're going to have the generator, and then the generator will feed into the macerator and the electric furnace. Ooh, is this going to need power? Ooh, that's... Let's see. We'll see here. So we've got the macerator. Let's put the macerator down here. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to go down. The macerator here, right? Yep. Put the electric furnace as close to this as we can get it, and the igneous extruder. I don't know if this is. I think this is from thermal expansion, so I don't think that's. Yeah, that's not gonna. We're gonna have to get some kind of thermal expansion power source, or red power, or buildcraft power down to this guy if he needs it. I don't know if he does, so let's just take a look and see if he does need it. So this is going to make either cobblestone or obsidian. So with cobble you can put the 2 things in here just like that, and it's gonna start awesome. It doesn't need it, which is amazing. It's going to be so helpful. So this guy here is going to feed into the macerator. So let's make it so the output, which is orange, will be on that side. And he's just going to generate as much cobble as we need him to. And this guy here, he's going to take the cobble out of the side, and he's going to make sand with that cobble. So that's going to be our way of getting, you know, unlimited amounts of sand basically for this whole contraption. Oh wait, that's not right. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, just like I thought, I kind of did that a little bit backwards, but it's okay. Basically, the sand that's coming out of here is going to be transmuted by a minimum stone, or probably more or less a philosopher's stone. I'll probably use this to make a philosopher's stone. Actually, I'm not sure if they actually have a recipe yet. Let me just look. Whoops, wrong one. No, they don't. They don't have a recipe yet. So we'll have to just use a minimum stone. Now these 2 have a lot of, you know, charge, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. We can just replace it, you know, here and there when we see that it's running out. That's going to make the dirt that we need. So I'm going to need another one of these auto crafting tables, but that's okay. So where's that at? Here's the macerator. So we can feed into the macerator, and then into another one of these crafting tables, which will be making the humus, and then into this guy. So let's put, that doesn't go there, that goes there. Well, we need to get some humus ready. We also need to get a little bit more stuff. These need to have power. Actually, I wonder if I could just... Ah, yeah, let's do it like that. That's gonna be nicer anyway. Whoops. There's a little bit of coal. Little bit of coal. Okay, where's my dirt? There we go. Let's put this stuff back down. There we go. I'll leave that there then. And let's just... Oops, that's not right. There we go. That will power the electric engines. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to do before we get started? Really, I think we're just about ready. I just need to get some pipes and get some starting material and get another one of these auto craftings and aluminium stone. So I'll be right back with all the materials. Alright guys, so I think I've got everything that I need. Actually, I'm pretty sure I do. So let's go ahead and come back here to the farm place and start setting it up. So I've got a bunch of these wooden pipes and everything, but let's set this guy down first and have him start making dirt. Awesome. Just kidding. Oh crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. And let me just get another piece of sand here, and it's starting to get dark, of course. So let me just do this real quick. Put this guy down. Oops. And I'm gonna go sleep because of course it's gonna get dark right as I start again. That's how it always works, huh? But so that's gonna pull out dirt, okay, and it's gonna put it into the other thing, which we're gonna need some dirt actually. So let me just come over here somewhere and get some dirt. There we go. That's enough. So in this guy, we're gonna be making humus. So that's gonna be pretty nice. We're gonna need one of these all target gates, and we're gonna say redstone signal on, energy pulsar. So it's going to constantly pull out of this, and we're gonna have the same thing on this one, redstone signal, energy pulsar, except this one's gonna need some more pipes. Just I think we can just go into the side like that. Maybe not. We'll find out. So here, now this is going to auto eject, so we're going to put a diamond pipe here, and actually that's a lie. We're not going to put a diamond pipe there. We're going to put, just for safety, we're going to put a wooden pipe here and a diamond pipe here, and then stone pipes. Can I go into the top? I forget. I don't know. We might have to go into the bottom of that, which means we'll have to figure something out. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Okay. Anyway, whoops, that's not supposed to have that gate on there. So let's see here. We need one of these, and we're gonna need a piece of oak wood as well. That's the wrong place. What the heck? That's supposed to be... That's supposed to be a diamond pipe. Okay. Diamond pipe. No, what the heck are you... Okay, there we go. So yellow needs to be oak sapling. So that'll put the saplings back into there. The humus should come in through here. The sand, which is going to be created, needs to be put into here. So we'll have to figure out where that comes out of. Figure that out. Not sure. But we're gonna get this kick started. So let me go make a bunch of humus and get a few pieces of coal. let's just grab a stack, I guess, to start off with. And we're gonna need some dirt. Should be enough. Here we go. Make a stack of humus. My bad. Humus. Humus is the food. Humus is the soil. Whoa, way too far. There we go. Okay. So let's put that in there. And put this in here. Now that should... Oh, those are probably going to need an energy or a redstone signal. It's okay. We'll go get a redstone signal real quick. Just a quick lever. Actually, what am I doing? I've got levers in my bag. Oops. Get this bag out. And we got a bunch of levers in here because I made a whole bunch. There we go. Awesome. So we should start seeing, hopefully, this humus being laid down and everything like that. Hopefully. If we're lucky. Oh wait, no, it's gonna start clearing the area first, I think. It's gotta get rid of all the stuff. I think. Let me just yeah, it's clearing. Okay, yeah, it's clearing. Good. I'm just going to go and actually I might have it on me. My sickle. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna help it out by clearing it. Clearing the area real quick. I don't know how big of an area it needs, but hopefully we've given it enough room. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, there it goes. Awesome. It's starting to lay. So let me just put this guy away. Oops. Cool. And it should start turning the corner there, or making a second line. Good. Now we're gonna need some more of this stuff pretty quickly. So let me just creeper. Ho ho ho, you almost got me. Almost got me. Too slow though. Too slow. And too noisy. Alright. What was I about to do? Yeah, I was going to make it so there was more humus coming out, or humus coming out. There we go. Now that should be working. Why isn't it? Why isn't that working? Interesting. Maybe it's gotta come out the side. Oh, I wonder if it's trying to pull it out here. No, it's not trying to pull it there. We'll figure that out in a minute. Interesting. That is very interesting. We'll just pull some out so that this thing can be finished being made, and then I'll fix it off camera. But this is basically what we're going to be doing. Now, the oak wood should go down once we get some. I don't have any bones on me, so I can't bone meal it to get it to work. But we still need to set this up anyway. I'm going to finish setting this up, getting it all working nice, and I'll be back to show you guys what I've done. Alright guys, I'm back, and I think I've got this working pretty much exactly how I want it to work. I had to do away with the igneous extruder and the macerator just because it wasn't working. Those automatic crafting tables won't work with minium stones. It just for some reason doesn't work like that. So that's okay though. We'll figure it out eventually. But I found out that they pull from adjacent chests, so I just put a lot of dirt and fertilizer in here. So it's just making the humus. Now I'll show you guys here in a second. I just don't want this to get blown up by any creepers, so I'm going to sleep real quick. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much the setup that I ended up finishing with. It's pretty simple for the most part. I did use a diamond pipe, so that's probably the most expensive piece. Well, no, I guess the logger is, but I mean outside of those two obvious pieces. So let's just start down here actually. So I've got my wireless receiver set up to my timer that's controlling everything, and I've got my 2 electric engines here going to town, which is great. And I've got my generator here creating charcoal, and it's also powering the electric furnace. So what's going to happen is the charcoal is going to be sent down into this guy first, and then once it's full, it's going to send charcoal down to my into my generator that's underneath my house. So up here we've got obviously the loggers doing its job, and it's gonna send oak wood down and oak saplings. Oak saplings are going here. Oak wood's going straight down. Hopefully that's not connecting. I didn't notice that, but it doesn't look like it is. And then sand is going to come out of this guy here, and sand's just going to go straight up, and he's going to go to the chest. Supposed to. Let's see if that works. Should work, yeah. That's weird. I wonder why that sand was there then. Anyway, so as you can see here, I've got some logic gate stuff set up. And that's because I found this was the best way to control how much humus the redstone engine pulls out and puts into this guy. So it's always going to have a stack of humus. As you can see, it already kind of started. I don't think it's going to pull anything though. Yeah, we're fine. So in here you can see that because it's connected to this, it's going to register whether there's saplings, whether there's less than 10% or less than 25%, and same with soil less than 10 and soil less than 25. It's also can do all the normal stuff just like any of the other machines, but I have it set so that when there's less than 25%, which means that there's less than 1 stack, as you saw when I picked up that this humus here, it turned on, and what that's going to do is it's going to send this red pipe signal, and this gate over here is going to collect the red pipe signal and make a redstone signal, turning the engine on, as you saw already. So that's basically it. I mean, there's really nothing fancy about it. I'm hoping that yeah, it looks like we're going to be alright, hopefully. Now that the trees are starting to grow more often and stuff, it seems like it's going to work. The only problem I have is it seems like I keep running out of saplings. Like, did that collect that sapling? Yeah, it did, and it should plant it. But it seems like I just keep running out of saplings. But we'll fix that. I'll get a whole bunch of saplings and convert them into oak, and then just place them in here. But yeah, that's basically how this is going to work. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know there's lots of cuts and everything, but I've never really dealt with forestry machines like these, so I kind of had to learn as I was going. I also had to look up some information here and there, which, is always lots and lots of fun. So so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a comment below if you have any suggestions on what I should do next or anything like that. Please like the video. It helps out a lot. Favorite and share the video, get me recognized. If you favorite the video, I might get spotlighted, maybe if you get enough, so that'd be awesome. Lots of people watching, more subscribers. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. So thanks guys, have a great day. Goodbye.